So I think that the internet is officially dead. I don't think it's dead internet theory anymore. I think that it's just the internet died and we are currently experiencing the embers of what it was. And for people like you and me, who probably used the internet from 2005, 2006 and onward and kind of got to know what it used to be, seeing what the internet has become is incredibly depressing. Not only because the algorithm can dictate absolutely everything, but the actual need for the people, the thing that created it, is in decline. Very soon, content like this, content where people are speaking into cameras as an authentic counterculture to fight against the internet, I think will probably die out because AI will be so good at generating content that you can go into ChatGPT or whatever application is popular and type out the thing that you want. So the Studio Ghibli art that is all the rage right now, or kind of all the rage, is something that you can generate with one photo of yourself or one photo of the thing you like and a simple text message to ChatGPT, as long as you have the Pro or Plus version. And with that in mind, that's only images, right? I heard that there was this, actually I saw that there was a Lord of the Rings Studio Ghibli inspired remake on YouTube relatively recently, and I don't know how that was done, but given that that was already 2 weeks ago, I'm imagining that within a couple of years here, animation studios, Hollywood, all human creativity is going to dissolve and everybody will be stuck in a new reality where the real blends with the synthetic, and we are going to have a new culture war of people who completely reject it and others who stay synthetic. And that culture war might even be not using the internet because the internet itself died. The internet that we're trying to recapture right here won't exist, and instead people probably won't use their phones to the degree that they do now. Gen Alpha might see growing up on the internet as inherently toxic, and they'll look at the idealized past of the 1980s, of the 1990s, even the 2000s as this era when people weren't stuck in synthetic mode constantly and instead had real human connection. Right now we're on the precipice, I think, of it all, where 2025 is this year where everything is about to change. There's this app called, not even an app, sorry, there is this demo called Sesame AI that was released on February 27th of this year, where it is emotionally intelligent enough to hold a conversation with a human and not give the impression that the voice is sitting in the uncanny valley. For those of you unfamiliar with the uncanny valley, it's when something is just barely not real feeling enough where you feel creeped out or like there's something wrong with this image. If you look at a lot of AI generated faces, there will be this sort of realness that the faces have, but it's not quite real enough for your instinct to recognize it as a real thing, and therefore the creepiness is, it's almost real but not quite real. And this Sesame AI that was released about a month ago is real enough where you can talk to it and sometimes forget that it's an AI talking to you. And again, I remind you all that this is 2025 and it's predicting, ChatGPT for example is predicting that by 2028 this is going to take over society in a way that you and I are just not prepared for. And maybe it's my own paranoia coming out, but I'm just trying to tell you guys that the internet, I really believe, is going to dissolve here in a couple of years, and we won't have even this anymore because it'll be too saturated. Everything will be AI, and you might even have AI vlogs for all we know. I mean, I'm seeing it already where you can take an image of something and upload it to, I forget the name of it, but you can upload it to an app and get it to trace the motion of other already available video content on the internet and give the impression that the photo is moving, and if you weren't paying close attention it would look real. So all that to say that we are about to enter in a synthetic era that none of us knew would be possible, and the science fiction of our childhoods is going to be the reality of our future. And I feel this need to tell everybody about it, that we're not ready. We're not ready for this, man. And I'm deeply concerned about what the future holds, because if this thing continues to grow, it will probably destroy humanity, or at least some kind of essence that uniquely belongs to us. If you'd like to hear more about this, I recommend watching the DW with Lane the other day because I think then he made me consider a couple of things that I wasn't quite on board with at the time. But that's about all. Scrutly Mutly.